everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In today's video, I think we'll be trying to first get mending. Like the top thing we need, mending. Because right now, very low durability. And our elytra's about to break. And our helmet's about to break. So yeah, we need mending. But there will also be some other things we're going to do in this video. I think we will be trying to probably get a cow farm because I want to make a better enchanting room. We're probably going to upgrade the area below our house, probably fix our house. And in the last episode, we got this nice little cake farm. It's pretty good. Yeah, pretty nice. And there's still this cake out here, so let's just num 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 num. Anyways, we need wood to start. So I think the first thing we're going to do is get some wood. Because we need to make a cow pen. Because we need cows to get leather to make bookshelves. So that we can max out our enchanting table. First thing we're probably going to do though is get mending on like all of our stuff. So that's going to require a lot of emeralds, which is going to require a lot of sticks. So we're just going to like make as many sticks as we can here. Yeah, that should be at least enough for a few more emeralds. We probably want something cheaper, but I don't know. Let's just start by getting some wood. And we're probably also going to go mining for some netherite this episode. So yeah, we need a lot of wood. So we're just going to chop down a bunch of trees. And then we're going to probably... downstairs is probably going to be our new storage room. Then we're going to also add the enchantment room. And then we are also going to improve where the villagers are. And probably try to get some more. So, first thing we're probably going to have to do is expand our wheat farm. Because right now, it is not big enough. Yeah, this is not a big enough wheat farm. So, let's do that. Okay, so I have a lot of seeds in my inventory. And I think we're just going to, like, start the farm pretty simple. Like this. And then we're going to have one more here. So it would be like this. Yeah, so we're just going to expand the farm as much as we can. Just to maximize how much wheat we can get. So I'm going to plant these seeds and then we're going to probably... I don't know. We're going to get the cows after I plant a bigger wheat farm. So I'm going to plant these seeds and we're going to go get some cows. And done. Okay. Now we have a few more wheat farms here. But I think we want to get a bit more. So let's see. Size of the pen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5. So we're going to have 1, 2, water, 1, 2. Okay. So let's get some water. And then 1, 2, water. Alright, and then we're going to have a lot of wheat. Like a lot of wheat. Probably like, I think this much is probably going to be a big enough farm. So, let's fill this in with seeds. Alright, now I think this is a big enough wheat farm. Probably. Now that we have a massive wheat farm, we need to work on our storage. So, what we're going to do is we're going to probably dig out an area. How good is this? Okay, pretty good pickaxe. We're going to dig out a nice little area, add a bunch of chests in it, and use that as our storage, because we're kind of out of storage. So, let's get to digging. Alright, so I dug up this little area. I have a nice little plan, though. So we're going to have chests in this center area. And then we're going to make the walls out of stone bricks. Probably, but we're just going to have chests in this nice little center area. And then the walls out of stone bricks. And then we're probably just going to put all of our trash in there. So, let's do that. Alright, so I've got 10 more chests. And we're going to make a stone cutter. Just to make it a bit easier. But really quickly, I really need to put all of this stuff away. Because my inventory is very full. So, yeah, here's the plan. So we're going to go boom, boom. What? Okay, well, that's kind of weird. I don't know how that works, but yeah, not even enough chests to fill this area. So, yeah, we're definitely going to need some more. But let's just put all of this in here. I don't need any of this. And I do need iron. So, I don't need any of this. Let's go get some emeralds, actually. Real quick. I can't sprint. Hello. Does he not have any trades past this? Level up. Okay, well, oh yeah, he's leveling up. Nice. And we need to reset our mending villager back to mending because he decided to change. But let's make the stone cutter, smelt all the stone, probably with a lava bucket. And then we are going to get to making the walls. So let's do that. Alright, so I got all the lava. I almost died in the nether. I got the lava from the nether. But we need cows. Because let's actually see what the guy selling sticks trades now. Because I know he leveled up. Now we need cows. We also really need mending for our elytra. I had to use it to get out of the nether. And that was not the best. 26 flint. But 2 emeralds for a bow is a pretty good deal. But we need cows because we need books to trade for mending. So let's actually work on the cows. Okay, so I made 19 stone bricks with the stone cutter. Pretty useful. But we're just going to dig out the walls because we need to replace it with stone bricks. And yeah, stone cutter is actually pretty good. Instead, I got one. It was very much faster than normal crafting. I was able to get exactly 19 instead of having to make them in groups of 4. But I also found a bunch of food in our cow chest. There was just like almost a stack of steak in there. So yeah, that's pretty useful to be in there. But let's dig out the roof. We're just going to make the entire room out of stone bricks because it'll look better. We also need torches. Okay, well, we don't need to dig out there. But this should be the roof done. Like that. Alright, nice. Now we just need to fill all of this in with stone bricks. So let's do that. Okay, so it's done now. And I don't know, was that a cool transition? I have no idea. But I finished all the stone bricks. I think I'm going to add a torch in this corner. And I worked on the villager thing. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to see the villager thing yet. But I just turned more of the walls and stuff into granite. Like the smooth granite. Just because I wanted to. Now, I think I'm going to do more of that. So we're going to finish the storage and the villager room. And then we are going to... hopefully, well, probably get the cows. And then we are going to breed them a bunch and put them in the cow pen. And then we are going to get mending. Because Actually, let's probably get mending first. Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to get mending first, and then we're going to deal with the cows. Please get in the corner. Alright, but I only have 3 walls to go, so let's do that. Alright, I found some cows. They are coming with me. Because I need some cows. I only found 2. But that's enough to get infinite cows. Oh, the third cow? Third cow it is. Any more cows? No. Oh, wait, one more. Nice. Okay, so the perfect amount of leads. Boom. Alright, now let's bring these guys back, put them in the pen, then we're going to harvest the wheat farm. You saw nothing. And then we're going to harvest the wheat farm. We're going to harvest the wheat farm and then breed the cows. What? Why did these break? But let's bring these cows back, and then we're going to put them in their pen. Alright, cows have been acquired. Now, I just built this tiny little pen. They won't need too big of a pen. So let's just bring them in. I kind of wish I had wheat. Come on, cows, go in the pen. Okay, last cow. Boom. They're all in. I'll close it. And I'll take back my leads. Okay, now let's get the wheat, breed the cows a bunch. We're going to need a lot of cows. And hello, bee. Let's just harvest this whole wheat farm. Take those off. But yeah, let's just harvest this whole wheat farm. Very nice. But let's quickly replant this, and then we are going to breed the cows. Okay, we got mending. This guy has an absolute steal of a trade. We can get 3 mending. 10 emeralds for 1 mending book. That's such a good deal. But let's put it on our helmet, sword, and pickaxe, probably. Wait. Okay, so we need to put it on. We kind of need 4 mending books. Oh, yeah, and I trapped this guy. Don't know what we're going to do with him. But we need to be smart about this. Because we kind of need... Okay, we're going to put mending on our netherite chest plate, our sword, and our pickaxe. Our helmet doesn't need it too bad, but our chest plate definitely does. Yeah, we definitely need... Ow. That guy's very annoying. But we finally locked in the mending trade at a very good price. It used to be like 1 billion. 1 billion emeralds. But 3 levels. Let's get that. And then sword. And this is going to be expensive. A bit too expensive. We can't afford that. So I guess let's just go kill some mobs for some XP. We kind of need some... I just realized it's going to... Okay, well, we're kind of locked out of XP for the moment. Because how mending works, we're not going to be able to get a lot, so... Yeah. But, let's finish... Let's probably get 1 more mending book and put it on our helmet. Actually, we'll just put it on our helmet right now. Pickaxe isn't too important. But let's put this on our helmet, and then we are going to maybe go mining for some netherite. I'm not sure. But please don't be too expensive. Okay, 5 levels. Nice. We looking pretty good right now. But let's sleep, and now let's go to the nether and go mine for some netherite. Alright, we're in the nether, so here's the plan. We're going to head down here, and then we're probably going to go... I got a full shulker box of beds and some extra, so we shouldn't run out of beds before we find at least 1 piece of netherite. But the good thing is, from all these tunnels, I never mined the quartz, so I can just go down these tunnels, mine the quartz, and repair my armor really fast. Like my chest plate and helmet, they're already like almost max durability. Well, my helmet is at least. And we're just getting quartz in general. So I think let's probably just mine like 1 or 2 more quartz veins, and we're going to start mining for netherite. So I think we're going to start mining in a new tunnel. Probably. And this time we won't have to cut it short because we run out of food. We are going until we are out of beds. So let's start in this direction. Alright, this is our first few pieces. I think it's 3. No, 2. Maybe 3, maybe. But that was pretty fast. Yeah, two pieces only. But still, that's half of 1 ingot, and we only need, well, 2 ingots. Because our old netherite pants got blown up by a creeper, so... yeah, they should really make netherite blast resistant. But let's keep mining. Okay, we've got some more netherite right here. I think it's probably just... oh, 2? Okay, so that's 1. 1 bar already. We're probably going to need to get some gold while we're here, so... but maybe 3? Maybe 3? We'll dig around a bit, see if it's 3. And... no. But it seems like it's working pretty well. Oh, we're out of our beds. Well, that's not a problem. We've got more. But let's keep getting some netherite. We only need... I want a netherite sword, and a pickaxe would be nice. So, we would need 8 for the pants. We would need 16 in total if we want to get all the netherite stuff that we want. So, let's continue blowing up the nether. Okay, well, I just found some while looking for another place to blow up a bed. So, that's pretty cool. Is it 1? Okay, maybe there's some more. Okay, well, there's lava. But I don't know. Maybe there's some more. Let's dig around a bit. Let's just get rid of this. Okay, I don't think there's any more. But let's keep blowing up the nether even more. We've got even more. Seems like every single explosion we're getting some. I think we're just very lucky. It's on fire. I think it's another 1 vein, though. I don't know. Maybe there's some more. Nope, another 1 vein. Okay, but I had to switch directions like 3 times because there was a lava lake in every direction. But this one, I think, I haven't gotten this far. I haven't gotten that far in this direction. But let's continue mining. Alright, after a lot of beds, we finally found some more. I had to switch where we were because I got lost. So I had to, like, yeah. Hopefully it's 2, though. If it's 2, we're good if it's 2. Okay, it's only 1. Let's pick it up at least. Maybe 2? Only 1. Okay, so we're running really low on beds. So I'm hoping that we can maybe get 1 more with the really low amount of beds we have. So let's keep blowing up. Okay, this is the last bed. Let's see if we get anything. Nothing. Alright, looks like we got nothing. Well, we still got 7 ancient debris. That's pretty good. We might just take the 1 ancient debris from underneath our nether star. No, we need that. But I'm going to quickly repair all my armor. No. Let's try to repair my sword a bit. Nice. By just pulling it out every time I break one of the ores. Alright, pretty good. So we got almost 2 stacks of, well, almost 2.5 stacks of quartz. But let's go back through these tunnels, and we're going to head back home. Alright, let's head back to the portal, and then we are going to head home. Now, it's probably not the best idea, yeah, to use my elytra. It could break while we're flying over lava, and we could just explode. But let's head over here. You're still here, sir. Hello. I think he's after the villagers, but oh, it is night. And stone our stone has finished. Now let's smelt our ancient debris, and then we're going to make a netherite ingot. Then we're probably going to make our probably our pants netherite. And then, no, we're going to do the helmet and then the pants. But let's wait for this to smelt, and then we're probably going to end off the video once we make our netherite pants. Okay, so you know how I said we can't take the ancient debris from underneath our nether star? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. Because apparently if we take this, we'll be able to get a full set of netherite armor. So, we're going to replace it with quartz. It still looks pretty cool. We're probably going to replace it with netherrack, actually. Because netherrack looks more like a nether block. Ow. Wait. What? Who are you? Did a piglin come out of the portal? I guess a piglin came out of the portal, but we're going to replace it with netherrack, and then we're going to get out of my house. There's so many zombies. Get out of here. You guys suck. Okay, there's another zombie. But let's replace it. Okay, that was a bit delayed. Let's replace it with netherrack. And now we're going to make our netherite armor and end off the video. But anyways, guys, I think that'll be it for today's video. And if you're wondering why I'm not in full netherite, well, I just found out that in the explosion where the 2 creepers came from my roof, they blew up the upgrade templates. Yay! So we're going to have to go mining for more diamonds, find another upgrade template, and we're going to have to get 1, 2, 3, 4 more upgrade templates, which is a lot of diamonds. So yeah, that's not great that they got nuked. But at least we already have all the stuff. We have the 2 ingots to make the full netherite armor. But we'll probably have to get the upgrade templates in the next episode. But if you could please like and subscribe before I go, that would be great. And if there's any games you want to see me play in the future, like you want to see more Minecraft videos, more Terraria videos, or any certain game on Roblox, or anything like that, just put it right down there in the comments, right down there. And I'll probably see your comment and probably play the game that you suggested. But I think that'll be it for today's video. Bye!